Hey everybody, welcome back to the co-op multiplayer Dwarf Retake the Realms campaign here. This is Michael, of course, with Gaming for Immersion. I am together with Immersion here, and he is playing as good old Thorgrim down here, whereas I am Ungrim Iron Fist up here. Our goal is to settle a bunch of these legendary grudges, and in particular, retaking the realms, which is the one right here, the very first one of the legendary grudges, where we're taking all the property that properly belongs to the dwarfs. So where we left off at the end of the last episode is we're going to start off this one with an end turn. But we're pretty sure that Skarsnik is going to probably finish off the Bloody Spears up here at World's Edge Archway. So we've been discussing what our strategy is going to be vis-a-vis Skarsnik, and I think we've got a good plan, and we'll just kind of play it by ear based on what happens over the end turn. Anyway, I'll go ahead and let you mention anything that you feel like saying, Immersionaire, before I kick off the end turn.
No, I think that's all. We are well on our way. We have secured Silver Road, and for me, that's my full province in the first episode, and you got the Peak Pass.
Yep.
So we already have two, plus I guess other dwarf factions occupy Blackwater and Southern World Edge Mountains. So we're actually halfway. I mean, I know it's going to...
Well, yeah, we got the easy part done.
Quite that straightforward, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to focus on the positives.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a good start, but the way that Warhammer 3 generally works, most factions have a relatively easy time unifying their first province, because you're usually only at war with a minor faction. It does get a little bit more difficult after that, but the two of us working together, I have a lot of confidence that we should be able to handle Skarsnik. And so, okay, if there's nothing else we need to do beforehand, I'm going to go ahead and kick off the end turn here.
Yeah, go for it.
You should see in the upper left-hand corner, there's a green check mark next to my name.
Okay. I actually have those hidden, but
oh, you do?
Turned them on.
Okay, well, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, there's a button for it. Yeah, and I just All right, now 3 factions. Okay, Skarsnik has moved to war. Oh, he's taken World's Age Archway.
Yeah, as expected.
And we did we did a little pre-discussion, guys, just to save us all some time as to what we might do. Right, and I think at a high level, we think we should squeeze or pincer Skarsnik and take him out, secure the provinces in between us. And we were just wondering what Skarsnik will do.
Okay, I've got myself a battle here. Yes, to to everything that you just said. So this is what happens. So the Red Eye here, they are attempting to use the tunneling stance, or the whatever it's called for the Greenskins, their version of tunneling stance. And they tried to bro underneath me, but I spotted them, and so I have a chance here to intercept them. The thing is, okay, so there's a couple of things to keep in mind when you fight an underway battle like this. The army that loses is automatically wiped out in an underway battle. And in addition to that, you can only ever intercept with a single army. So even if you have a second army like close by, that second army will not reinforce. So here's the thing. He's done this, and he has arrived obviously somewhere close to where Ungrim is located. Ungrim has not yet had the chance to do the recruiting. That I'm recruiting a couple of extra Slayer units, and additionally, I also recruited a Lord up there in the closer settlement. So I'm actually going to retreat. I'm not going to intercept him. And then I'm going to turn around and attack him on my turn after I have the additional units recruited and when I can get the other Lord involved in the battle.
Are you sure we can't? What, really? You really think you need extra units?
I'm not saying I need to. What I'm saying is it's more advantageous for me to wait for the additional units. Now, that is not... Okay. I mean... It's a close victory. The game, auto-resolve wise, the game thinks I would win it, and I probably would. I mean, with your help, of course. Yeah. But it's not going to be a trivial battle. You think it'll be good entertainment to go ahead and fight it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we take him out just to not waste time in chasing him. We got him. Well, are we going to start like an ambush, around him? Or is it going to be like front versus front?
Oh, wait a minute.
Since we intercepted it, is it like an ambush?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Or... You know what? I'm wrong. This is not an interception battle. I assumed it was. No, he's just attacking me in the field. Okay, no, never mind. Forget what I said. I completely. I guess I didn't read what it told me. So I assumed he was using the tunneling to try to get past me because they often do that. No, this is going to be a regular old field battle. So the thing is, this is what you're going to have to be very careful of. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cavalry units. Okay? 3 of them being those snotling pump wagons, which are good anti-infantry and good armor piercing. Then they also have the squig herd.
Are Slayers armored? Sorry, are Slayers armored?
Slayers are not, but the dwarf warriors are, and your quarrelers are. So we need to be very careful. If we fight this in the field like this, we need to be very careful about not allowing their fast units to get into our back line. And we don't have very many units with which to stop them. Now, I'm happy to go ahead and fight it, but I'm letting you know it's going to be a little bit more complicated than you might think.
I think we'll be fine. We got 2 quarrelers, we got thunderers, and we got the torpedoes.
Let's do it.
What do you mean? What do you mean you just walk up and attack us like that? Oh, wow, that's a big army. Okay. Well, they're all expendable. Yeah. Wow, this is a big one.
Do you have a time limit here before you can?
No, I'm clicking on it.
Okay, so you can take your time. Okay, that's good. I guess the timer doesn't start until you
until I pick a side. Yeah.
Okay.
It is unfortunate one of our Slayer units is half health.
Yeah. No, this is like I said. This is not a trivial battle at all.
Yeah. Well, Let's see the two. Unfortunately, they have like the.
I got a
I wish we were on their side. Yeah.
I'm fortifying my my confidence here with a stiff drink. The stiff drink being carbonated water. In case anybody heard me, my microphone tends to pick up the sound of me drinking. Okay. All right. So obviously, I'm going to gift you the. Oh, you know what? It does look like I got the recruiting done because those Slayer pirates. I don't think I had any Slayer pirates before, did I?
No. We didn't. Yeah.
No. I recruited them. Yeah, I did. I recruited them the first turn. It's just 2 regular melee Slayer units that I was going to be recruiting over this end turn. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. So you got all 5 of those units. And
you can keep Slayer pirates if you wanted to. If they're, I don't know, what are they? Hybrid?
They're hybrid, but you may need them.
Okay.
So we're probably going to want to do. We don't have enough units to do a square, but we definitely need to shield the missile.
Can we go up here?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I can adjust exactly where they, where my melee units are here, but. I'm figuring we want to protect your ranged units. You want me to move back there where you are setting up right now?
I'm thinking it. Yeah, we are all the way, so we have our backs.
That's called corner camping, and it's absolutely a viable strategy.
Oh yeah, it is right in the corner. Well, I was thinking about this this mountain. We sort of make our stand.
Yeah. So I agree. So I tend not to corner camp because you can it's kind of an exploit if you just use the fact that there's an invisible wall over here along the side of the map. However, at least on our left flank here, and I'm going to go ahead and back up even more here. On our left flank, there's absolutely a valid reason for us to have an anchor point.
We can stand, how about here to make it fair?
I'm going to set up right here, and I'm actually going to move back a little bit from as soon as the battle begins, because I can't. I mean,
we can move. Do you see where I'm drawing in green? We can move here, and then we're not gimping the AI, like so. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I like that idea.
To be fair, I just want to utilize the walls.
I agree. I like that better than the idea of corner camping. So we're using the terrain to our advantage. So where I am right now is I'm going to be moving back to exactly where you drew, and I'm going to try to anchor, in a protective circle around you. Now, you can see how thin the front line is here. So. They've got enough units. They might be able to punch through, but this will be interesting. This will be an.
Is there anything we can do to flank? Well, I guess. Yeah. I mean, the cavalry will just charge.
Yeah. We've got no chance to flank them. Really, they're going to be the ones trying to flank us, which will prevent it because of our deployment here.
I mean, we can use Slayer pirates as part of the front line here. I think
we can, yeah. So you want to have them be your sort of emergency reserve, probably. And you probably, I tell you what we'll do. Let's get your Iron Drakes. No, never mind. They're good. The Iron Drakes can shoot over top of my melee units. I was gonna say you may want the Iron Drakes to be directly behind my characters because. The characters will interfere with their shooting less than the Slayer units.
Yeah, I think we should move them. We need to make maximum use of our missiles, so we will have them in front of you. But I would move your guys back even now because when the battle starts, we're gonna walk further up the hill. No?
Yeah, absolutely, we are. I've got them all selected, and I'm going to keep them in the same relative positioning that they're in right now when I back them up. Don't worry. I will basically let me draw here for you. I will be in a semicircle like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and that's about the best we can do in terms of shielding the back line.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I believe I am. Yeah.
Starting the battle. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move back here. Like so. Now we do have the invisible wall over here on the
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
on the left-hand side, but I don't find it particularly immersion breaking. I think it's okay.
Range far, range far.
I'm a little bit worried about how thin our front line is. That's going to be a concern.
Yeah. Okay, who should I shoot at if I were to prioritize? And I guess
Okay.
with Iron Drakes, I should just target like the biggest bunch of people, right?
I would target... I would say the Squig Herd, maybe. The Goblin Wolf. The Pump Wagons are their best units, probably, against us. The Goblins, Spearmen, and Swordsmen are their weakest units. Keep in mind, they also have Night Goblins who are invisible to us right now. We're going to see them in a moment as they get closer to us, but right now we can't see where they've deployed.
Okay, we're opening fire.
The Night Goblins. Your Quarrelers over there should be able to hit those Pump Wagons.
Yeah, we started we opened fire.
Okay, so this is good. We're doing some damage to the Spider Rider Archers. I'm going to actually run forward here and try to scare them off. And then come back. Okay, they're broken already. Well done. Okay, the Slayers are going to come forward into those pump wagons. Never mind, they're broken now as well. This is good. It's a good start. Over here on the left flank, I don't know if you see the Goblin Wolf Riders over there on the left flank.
Are they a threat or not really?
They're not super strong, but they're a threat in the sense that there's just, you know, there's a lot of units. Okay, a couple of those wolves may have gotten through there. Okay, I'm bringing my right flank Slayers around. Okay, we're doing okay here in the middle. We got them locked up. You do see, I presume, the Night Goblins appeared.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's get you guys over there. I'm doing my best over there on the left flank, but that is a dangerous flank right now. Although we just about have the Wolf Riders broken. I would say you may want to start targeting their archers.
Yeah.
If we can win here in the middle, that would be huge. And I think we're doing okay.
Okay, Wolf Riders are broken.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. This is looking pretty good.
Nice.
My Slayers are now charging up here into their back line, so this is good. This is good. We're actually
Thunderers.
into their back line. Okay, so this is the quality of Dwarven units over greenskin units. Okay, watch out, the pump wagons there are coming back into the fight. I'm going to try. By the way, your Slayer Pirates there did kind of get bogged down in melee. That may have been intentional. They're fine in melee. I just want to make sure you noticed it.
Semi-intentional.
Okay. All right, I think we're doing fine here. You can see one of our Slayer units took an awful lot of damage, but not enough to get wiped out.
Thunderers took massive spell damage.
Yeah. All right, so well, this is a good win. We're definitely going to win at this point. It's a matter of trying to take out the enemy lord there now. I'm going to actually pull back a little bit because I want your Iron Drakes to do a lot of damage against the enemy lord there. So I'm backing up because I want them to come into your range. Let's get our Slayers back to protecting the right flank over here. Oh, he's running. Is he running away? The enemy lord there. He looks like he might be running away. Okay, you've got your Slayer Pirates there.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit ahead of me.
Sorry. Yeah, so we're running away. I would keep away because I got plenty of ammo.
Yeah, well, that's why I was
step away
backing up.
with you.
It's all good. It's all good. We're backing up now. I just wanted to make sure your Slayer Pirates got clear.
Yeah. Just back up and let's just bait them in. Yeah,
I'm backing up.
Perfect.
Right now, it's looking pretty good because both Ungrim and my, I could have given you the engineer. I didn't even think to give you the engineer. But Ungrim and the engineer. Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess he's a rune thing. Never mind. You're the one with the engineer.
Yeah. We're with 30% ammo, but I think that's enough.
Okay, so the last thing remaining is going to be we want to try to take out that enemy lord. And he's kind of taking his sweet time back there. He's casting magic on you. These Slayers are getting shot over there on the right flank. I'm going to try to pull them back. Are they in your range right now? Like your Quarrelers back there? Can your Quarrelers shoot him?
I'm putting. Just put everyone on.
There we go.
Lord.
That's what we want.
All ranged. Yeah.
Okay, he's probably going to get away. I'm going to go ahead and speed up at this point. I don't think there's any.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to run him down. This is the problem with dwarfs. All right, good battle. Good battle. I'm glad you talked me into it.
Yeah, I don't think that was too bad at all. To be honest.
That's the
torpedoes 150.
The key is they had a lot of fast units that were not able to get into our back line. If they had been able to get some of those pump wagons into the back line, that would have been a problem. But I think our formation held up pretty well. You did a fantastic job using the missile units to weaken them before they got close to us.
Yeah. I think you need a bit more of a front line, I guess, just at least like 3 or 4,
I'm recruiting 2 more Slayer units, like not Slayer Pirates, but regular old Slayer units.
But what about like armored, just front line?
Yeah, thematically, I'm leaning heavily into the Slayers because Ungrim does give them particular buffs. He gives them extra buffs. Mm-hmm. But yes, it's going to be not your typical frontline hammer and anvil type of a thing. I'm going to kind of be doing it without an anvil. Okay, so I'm going to take the Oath Gold in the treasury, I think. And he's backing up. He did survive because it was not an underway battle. Like I said before, if it had been an underway battle, he would have been wiped out. Or we would have wiped out. What's that?
Yeah. I was thinking. Okay, wait. Let's just read this. Ironclaws and Scabby Eye. Those are the guys to the south of me.
Yes.
They have now confederated with those threatening Barak Var.
Yes, you're going to have to worry about them before too long, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
sorry,
him.
I was gonna say you can siege your guy, but I don't know. You can't recruit then.
I can't, but that's why I recruited a second lord. So I can bring him down and continue recruiting with my second lord.
Okay.
I haven't taken a look at that part of the map yet. I'm too busy looking at Black Crag down here and thinking about the dangerous position you're about to be in.
Well, I mean, if we can we want to talk about me first. I got Kara's a Karak, so that's one more turn. It will be a level 3 settlement. So I feel like, I mean, that's 14-person garrison. So
yeah.
we're secure.
Karazakrak will definitely be able to defend itself fairly well. But the thing about the Greenskins is they have that Wa mechanic, and their numbers can very quickly get overwhelming if you let them. So we're just going to need to, we're just going to need to be careful, is all.
Okay.
I've not played yet as Gorbad, so I don't really know in terms of strategically whether he's likely to come directly at Karazakrak right away, or if he has other enemies down there. Like, there's another Dwarven faction down there that he may take some time to fight against them.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
well, I don't see him on the map. I can see that.
So Ungrim did recruit those 2 extra Slayer units. Look at how many. Yeah, just look at how quickly the Greenskins can recruit.
Yeah.
So he fell back into Fallen King Mountain, which has a garrison of size 9. His army is size 16, and he's got another army up here. So he's total got 26 units. Could I attack his 26 units with my 13? It's a bit of a tall order. But it might still be worth trying.
I mean, they're all half health, to be honest.
That's the thing. They are indeed. Not the garrison. The garrison is not. But the garrison, actually, at this point, the garrison has 2 Orc Boy units, which are actually better than any of the melee infantry that he's got in his army there. I'm leaning towards going ahead and making that attack.
I grow restless.
Although some of my Slayers could stand to be replaced.
I mean, what do we? I mean, if you do, you crush him very thoroughly, right? If we win, you get a settlement, and we crush him. I mean, it kind of delays you, though. Even if you win, you get a settlement, you crush the faction. You are going to take quite 2-3 turns to rebuild, right?
To replenish, you mean?
Yeah, replenish.
Yeah, it depends on how many casualties we take, but even right now, my most badly damaged Slayer unit is going to take 5 turns to get back up to full health. Now, luckily, there's only the 1 unit that's that low. Most of the others would only take a few turns. And I still have both Ungrim and my Runesmith here, and they can do a lot of fighting just on their own. So I'm still considering it, but I think maybe we'd go ahead and do your battle first, if you're going to attack the high place.
Yeah.
And then we'll decide based on what we see from Skarsnik.
Yeah, I think we open up on Skarsnik because we can't just let him sit there, right? I think we run there and we attack. I mean, it's going to be declare war. I mean, technically we are not at war, but I think we go for it. I mean, I've got 14 units. I got 6
It becomes a question of, do you want him to declare war on you on his terms, or do you want to declare war on him on your terms?
No, we need to speed up and get him because that Iron Claws in the south are... what are they called? They're Iron Claws, right? Yeah, Iron Claws.
Yeah. Gorbad is the legendary lord. They're not an immediate threat. They're not imminent. But you're going to have to pay attention to them before too much longer.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay.
We declare war, and I'm breaking through to you anyway. There's a lot to gain. Call allies for help. I'm not gonna call Karakadrin for help.
That's me.
Because Karakadrin? Oh, that is you. Oh, sorry. I thought that's Barak Bar. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm calling you for help, right?
Yes, you probably want my help.
Yeah.
Yes, I will enter the war on the side of the ally.
War declared.
Destroy them.
We are going in. Rolling in even. Because I'm walking in. Decisive victory. At this point, do we want to auto-resolve or do we want to fight this?
I'll leave it up to you. The campaign will go faster if we do auto-resolves. I personally tend to not do them very often, but I can understand in a really long campaign like this one is going to be, if you do want to go ahead and do some auto-resolves, it's fine with me.
Well, do you think we'll take, like, big casualties right now? I feel like we are overwhelming them, like...
Yeah, no, I can't see what their garrison is, but I know it's probably pretty weak. So no, I don't. Whether we auto resolve or fight it manually, I suspect the casualties will be very light.
Let's fight it manually. Get some practice in.
Okay, I like that
See what
idea.
they're about.
I'm joining your team.
Goblin archers weak against armor. So goblin archers are pretty much a non-entity for us.
Well,
expendable, weak against armor.
They're not going to be great against your dwarf warriors because your dwarf warriors are shielded, but
and armor.
Yeah, exactly. They would actually do okay against my slayers, for example. Now, when I say they would do okay, obviously I would, a goblin archer unit is not going to wipe out a unit of slayers, but it would do a little bit of damage, is what I'm saying.
We gotta.
Yeah, no, this should not be a long battle at all. We should take this.
Yeah.
Take them down pretty quickly.
Okay, I'm giving you at least these 4.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Well, I need to give you the hero.
We could set up. Yeah, actually, I was just about to draw, and you went ahead and moved over there. There's no reason for us to set up on the low ground. We may as well set up on the high ground over here. Okay, so go ahead and let me identify what my priority target is with my quarrelers. It looks like they don't really have any priority targets.
Forest goblin spiders. I don't like those.
The spiders would be. So I'm gonna deploy where my expectation is those spiders will get shot up by these quarrelers, and also by the Jaru bombers. And I'm going to use the miners as just a reserve. Let me know if you need the miners to, reinforce any of your front line. But I think chances are we're not going to have too much to worry about in this battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Is it better to have the Lord, like, up in front so he soaks up some damage, or in the back?
It depends on what kind of a Lord he is. In the case of Thorgrim, I feel like, yes, he's a very good melee combatant himself. Single-handedly, he could take on any single unit of theirs without any trouble at all.
Okay. I'm starting the battle then.
Okay. Are we moving forward, or are we waiting for them to come to us?
Oh, they're coming apparently.
Yeah, they generally would.
Let us wipe them out. Take up your axes and seek glory in death. They have wronged us.
Just gonna turn around.
Okay, I think we should be shredding the spider riders there fairly quickly.
Formation, everybody! Yeah, we are ready.
I'm pulling my gyro bombers back because they're getting shot by those archers. That's another thing. Their archers can do some damage to gyro bombers. Gyro bombers, even though they're made out of steel or iron or whatever, they're not as tough as you might think. Okay, you do see the units that just appeared, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to drop some bombs on them here.
Nothing can stop us. Move now. Yes. Yes.
I won't drop any more for fear of hitting you.
Range fire.
this is just about over already.
Strike out! Nothing can stop us! As you command!
I have a feeling that's just about going to do it.
Yeah.
Did you get the victory?
Yeah.
Okay. They have no
And
lord, so
battle?
there's no need to keep fighting. Okay, we took 4 losses.
Which is, I wonder who that was. Maybe a few.
Yeah, it must have been a couple of
It's the
dwarf
dwarves. Yeah,
warriors.
the dwarves that killed 22. I think they were the ones that got the charge.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at their units. They only had a single unit that actually killed any dwarfs.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, one of the dwarves must have fallen to friendly fire. It happens. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, 148 gold.
Okay.
Pretty. Oh, I got Orc's Bane, leadership +5 and fight against Greenskins. Okay, we see Skarsnik now. He's got the full 20.
Yeah, he's got a 20 stack there, but at least it's only a single army. You can tell, I don't know if you knew this or not, if you look at a settlement and if you look at their public order, you can tell whether or not there is an army occupying a city, that even if you can't see the city. So, let me see if I can explain this in a way that makes sense. If you look at the faction public, I'm sorry, the settlement public order there at -61, but it's gaining 10 per turn. You see what I'm talking about? For World's Edge, if you hover over either World's Edge Archway or Mount Gunbad,
Gaining 10 per turn.
yeah,
No, I don't see it,
you
sorry.
should see what looks like there's 3 different numbers: 314, -6. Well, there's really 4 numbers: 314, -61, +10, and 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you see those. The ones in the middle there, next to the little red face with
Yeah.
the green arrow, the green up arrow, that's their public order. And if
Order,
you
yeah.
hover over that, what it tells you is you can see a subheading there called military presence, which is
Yeah.
giving them +10. Well, that's how you can tell how many units in armies the faction has garrisoned in their settlements. And the way that you can tell that is it's the total number of units in all the armies that are located inside settlements divided by the number of settlements. So
okay.
you can tell they have a 20 stack army divided by the 2 different settlements in that province that they own. That's how they
okay.
arrived at the +10. So we know, based on that there is not currently any army at all stationed in Mount Gunbad. It doesn't mean
Okay.
that there couldn't be an army like close by, but we know
not
that there's
stationed,
not
yeah.
one in it. And it's very helpful when the reverse is true. It's very helpful when you can see that, yes, indeed, I can tell that there is an army in a settlement, even though I can't see the settlement. So if I look at the relative faction strength right now, Crooked Moon has, even though they just lost that settlement, they've gained quite a lot of strength just over the one end turn.
Yeah.
They're all the way up to
I think they
strength
got 4
ranking of
units.
45.
Yeah, they used to be 16. I think they're now at 20. It also says, when I click on his army, it says Skarsnik's army ability. Okay, he gets like base missile damage, this and that for 18 seconds. Okay, he buffs his entire army for like, yeah, effect range is infinite.
Yeah, when you fight,
Okay.
the Greenskins are a really fun faction to play, by the way. We'll have to try them sometime. But the so every lord has different Wa effects, which is basically just a battlefield buff. When you build up like enough battle rage in the midst of battle, you can activate your Wa ability, and it gives every unit on the battlefield that belongs to you, it gives them bonuses. and they're temporary bonuses, but they're quite
Okay.
effective. So that's one. The word "wa" means different things. That's one use of the word "wa," but the other use of the word "wa" is they're building up a reputation meter, and pretty soon they're going to launch a "wa," which means every single one of their armies is going to get a secondary army attached to it that will fill up with additional units. They haven't launched it yet. You can tell because if you look at Skarsnik, there you would see a green bar there showing the strength of the Wa army, and currently there is none. But somehow he went from being weaker than the two of us last turn to being stronger than the two of us this turn. So that does mean he has another army floating around, probably.
That's not good. Okay. Well, he's also level 7, whereas I'm level 5.
Yeah.
I guess last thing for me to do, I'm going to turtle up here. I mean, now that I have any movement anyway, I guess question is, do I recruit from the global recruitment pool for double the price? I mean, I've got plenty of money. And then, but it takes
it's obviously
2 turns.
it's more expensive to recruit globally, and it tends to take longer. Do you have anything that you can recruit in one turn?
Do I have... No, it's all 2 turns. I can do 3 units, 2 turns. I could do 3 dwarf warriors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Certainly, it would probably behoove you to try to do some recruiting. And all you can probably recruit right now locally are miners, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, miners are better than nothing. So that's up to you whether you.
Yeah, I could do 2 units of miners.
And I presume you've
Good
noticed
against
how weak your garrison is right now, right?
Yeah, it's only 6. I mean, 6 units, but it's also I guess they need to build up.
I must fulfill my
They need
how much worse are miners versus dwarves? Not well. Yeah, melee defense is 18 versus 40. Yeah, melee defense is much lower. I mean, also weapon strength is only 6 lower. Yeah, armor is only 5 lower. Leadership is only 2 lower. So yes, mainly melee defense is much lower. So if we could run them around, use them as a flanking force, we could benefit. I mean, I spend 600 gold, but I get him. Well, if he attacks me next turn, I don't get him, right?
Well, okay, so miners are definitely, pound for pound, a better unit than a regular old goblin unit. So they're certainly worth having, but they're just not going to be as good at holding a line as your dwarf warriors would be.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hire a couple. Let's do it. Because if he attacks me straight away, then, then what?
There's one other thing that you may consider if you have plenty of money. And that is, rather than recruiting globally into your army there in the high place, you could recruit a lord down there in Mount Squighorn and recruit locally from Mount Squighorn, and you will have those dwarf units recruited next turn. Instead of only
does the lord appear straight away?
I'm sorry? Yes, the lord will appear right away. And he can start recruiting right away. He can't move, but he can start recruiting right away. And the advantage to doing it that way is you would have those dwarfs in your second army next turn, and then you could force march that army up there and bump into Thorgrim and transfer them over into Thorgrim's army, and they would actually be in his army over the following end turn. So they would actually, if you do it that way, they would get into Thorgrim's army faster than they would if he did it via global recruitment. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Shall I do that, or do we just leave it?
It's up to you.
I mean, I have 16 units now. I can recruit a couple of miners. I want to keep my income. I'm gonna get as much money so I can actually, because in one turn, I'm gonna have 2 more building slots. I just want to build strong ASAP. I feel like that guy will be a drain on our coffers.
Yeah, he could be. You're absolutely right. The additional lord will definitely affect your income. It's not nearly as bad as it was in Warhammer 2, but it's still a 15% increase to all of your army maintenance when you
Okay,
recruit
no, that's
another
fine.
lord.
I'll leave it. I'll just put 2 miners. That will be enough. Because, I mean, my job now is the thing is to hold high place until you break through, kind of at least through to, what is that? The Fallen King's Mountain, and then we'll see.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and make this attack. I think
Dishonored.
I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's risky. I mean, we're talking about 13 units against 26 units.
Honor on law.
But
Tis always
if we were to fail, well, no, because he's recruiting. The possibility is that we would be weak enough that they could counterattack. But I mean, you talked me into being aggressive in the last battle, so I kind of feel like maybe I should do it again.
I think Ungrim will go for it. I mean, lots of his units are like half health, though. We did good damage. I want to capitalize on that, no? Otherwise, it's all kind of going to waste.
Yeah, no, I agree. Exactly. He's going to be replenished if we give him even a single turn to recover. The thing is, some of our units are damaged as well. But we did recruit the 2 additional Slayers, and I do have this Lord over here who I can get involved as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring the other Lord all the way up here.
doom's this way.
And
I grow restless.
okay, I need to actually move this Lord. Here's the question: do I want to attack? I guess I'm going to attack.
The scar, don't ask.
I'm going to attack his single unit.
No, you should attack the settlement so that if we win, we take the settlement straight away.
Well, no, I mean, if we win, I have enough movement left. I could still turn around and take the settlement. The advantage to
Very good.
attacking the single unit would be that his reinforcements won't come in until a little bit later, and they may not all come in at the same place. And it's potential. It's not a guarantee, but it's potential that we could catch one of their reinforcing armies by itself. In fact, I'm going to do it just to show you what I mean, because it's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, no, I actually know what you mean, yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's see what happens here. I have enough movement left. Okay, this is considered a Pyrrhic victory. This battlefield is... okay, it's wide open. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick save here. Let's go ahead and fight it. This should be interesting. But, you know, it worked pretty well last time. We made an effective team last time.
Yeah, let me just have a quick readout. So it's Snotling Pump Wagons. They are the problem.
Yeah.
The 2 Orc Boys are the problem. Well, those Goblin Archers aren't much of a problem. Goblin Wolf Riders.
The problem is mainly in terms of quantity.
The Squig Herd, Armor Piercing Anti-Infantry Damage Dealer. I don't like... What's better? What's worse? Snotling Pump Wagons for us? Or Squig Herds? I guess the wagons, right? They're tier 2.
Yeah, and I mean, in my experience, I find those pump wagons are a little bit tougher to deal with. The Squig Herd has really low leadership and will have a tendency to break fairly quickly. The pump wagons don't exactly have great leadership, but they're better than the Squigs. But I don't interpret that as, you know, we can ignore the Squig Herd, because they are certainly dangerous as well. The combination of being both anti-infantry and armor piercing is what makes those units relatively effective against us.
Okay.
But I'm sure
joining.
it's fine.
I think, to be honest, they have so many units that they might, even though we're attacking, they're defending. I think they might actually like just charge us, and that means we can...
Well, they probably won't. Let's see where they're coming in.
Okay.
But when their starting army is outnumbered, they have a tendency to wait for the reinforcements to come in. Now, this is kind of what I mean. You can see... Can you see where the reinforcements are coming in? Okay. You can see they're coming in all the way there on the north side. So our right flank. We could practically ignore his starting army and just focus on picking off the reinforcements as they come in. Like, we could line
Yeah.
up over here in the woods. Like right along here. We could set up in the woods with
Yeah.
a front line, intercepting them right as they walk in, and our missile units sort of like right here along a flank to fire into them right as they come in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
I
could
think we
just
should do that,
I
yeah.
could basically just use Ungrim by himself to occupy Durkit Gork's Chosen over there, the starting enemy lord. But he did,
Spellcaster,
interestingly enough, this is a little surprising to me. He set up close to us, which means that we might actually have time to shoot him. I think we want to definitely we want to set up over here on the right, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if he starts moving towards us, it might be worth a few seconds to turn around and shoot him to pieces before we go into the woods. You do know that once you're in the woods, those trees will interfere with your missile units. So it's a lot easier to like position your missile units along the edge of the woods where they're firing forward out of the woods. But if you set them like inside the woods, those trees will literally block the missiles.
So is it? It's a bit tricky though. I'm just afraid that if we start running into the woods, it's not much range between the wood, the tree line, and where they're gonna come in. Are they not gonna like negate our missile units? Because if they negate our missile units, we're kind of toast.
Yeah, it's a good question. It's. I don't think. I mean, each of their two armies. Well, no, that one army actually has quite a few units.
Will the missile units be able to fire from like here? Is this still tree line? Like from here?
It's relatively safe to fire from there. That you might lose a couple of missiles to those trees that are in the way, but it's obviously not anywhere near as many trees as it would be over here. So that's fine. Like you could line up back here. This is certainly a lot safer to line up back here, and you'd be firing into their flank as they come in, right? And
Can you give me the units so I can see the range? Sorry.
I'm sorry. Say again.
Can you actually give me the units so I can see the range?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not used to multiplayer here, so let me go ahead and give you all of the missile units.
You can take Slayer Pirates, by the way, because they're a bit of a hybrid.
Would you rather I take them?
Up to you. I mean,
I think you're doing fine with them.
Yeah,
You did fine with them last time. So anyway, you can see their range now. The Quarrelers obviously would have no trouble setting up back here and still being able to fire into them as they come in. And keeping in mind, I'm going to set up my front line right along here to intercept them and hopefully hold most of them in place right here for you. But they have so many units that there certainly is a possibility that some of them could break free. And that's where your Slayer Pirates might be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put this... I just want to be like compact and get there ASAP to start.
Well, we have almost 2 minutes to get into position before those reinforcements.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they don't start coming in straight away?
No, 2 minutes. You can see if you hover over the little red circle, it tells you how long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
One of them is 2 minutes, and the other one is 1 minute 57 seconds.
Yeah.
And
okay, we'll set up. Yeah. I'm hanging on.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought
holding my table.
All right. So, do we have a plan here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to keep an eye on the enemy Lord and see if he starts coming towards us right away. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go towards him. There's no reason not to. I can still turn around and get them in position soon enough. And I'm going to set up like this. You can see where I'm deployed here.
Could your hero not just handle him one-on-one?
I'm sure he can, but I've got the Runesmith who's got a buff that he can throw on. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do it now.
Dwarf honor is at stake. Pump those dwarfen legs.
Okay, so you can see where I'm deployed. Let me know if you want me to adjust my line at all.
Fight! Nothing can stop us! Move!
They are.
Are you
gonna-
not advantaged by sitting in even inside the forest? Because we want to give like maximum time.
The only advantage is against their large units, and my Slayers already have a default advantage over large units anyway.
I feel like these. Sorry, yep. These Slayers, you could move them so that my Slayer Pirates become the front line if you needed. So
Okay.
I could put our
Okay,
Slayer Pirates.
if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to shift. I'm going to shift everybody a little bit to the left. And I'm actually going to put them in a locked control group here. And a wait. Oh, okay. We could actually end this battle right now if we wanted to. Because he's running away. And the reinforcements haven't come in yet. But we've got them where we want them. So I'm actually not going to...
Oh, they're coming in.
Okay, here we go. Charge forward.
Ooh, yep.
And let's go ahead and dump an explosion here.
Okay, you're going to...
Okay, see, we've locked them down fairly well, but your Slayer Pirates are already in a position of having to fight melee.
Fine, they shake... goblins, they're the Wolf Riders, yes, they're running away.
Okay, that's good. That's what we want to see. They're already starting to break there. Yeah, so this is what I meant when I said you can sometimes catch the reinforcing armies in a disadvantageous position. And we have definitely done that here. We've kind of minimized the benefit that they have of so many extra units.
Yeah.
We're still taking some damage, though.
I'm firing into, like, the absolute, like, middle of that whole thing. Pretty sure I'm doing massive damage.
Okay, there's...
You might even want to disengage, to be honest. I feel like you engaged a little too early. Because, although you locked them down,
I wanted to pin them right at the border before they could start spreading out and getting into your troops. I'm actually disengaging some of my most badly beaten up units here. I'm going to go ahead and disengage the rest of them now as well, because you're in a position where, yes, you can pretty much pick them off now. Okay, and I need...
Lair's blessing on us. Attack the arms!
I need to take care of the enemy lord there. Okay, he broke again. I think that's going to just about do it here. Yep.
Yeah, ooh.
Okay, let's continue to fight, though. Do as much damage as we can do. You can see one of my Slayer units is down to 7. So I don't think I'll lose the whole unit, but they're obviously pretty much
pull back, yeah.
worthless as a fighting force now. I'm going to pull these guys back as well.
I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to do more...
Yeah, I'll let you do a little bit of shooting here to the guys who are running away, but at this point, the more that we kill, the fewer we'll have to fight in the subsequent battle.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably about all we're going to get. I think all you're shooting at... No, actually, one of those is Orc Boys. It's worth killing a few more of those Orc Boys. I'm going to go ahead and speed up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks
Yeah, I
like
think
you've
that's
stopped
it.
shooting at this point, so there we go. That's good enough. Okay, so I'm glad we were aggressive here, but we do have to follow up and take the settlement now.
Yeah.
And you can see how little of a front line we have remaining at this point. It's basically maybe two or three of the Slayer units I could use, but I mostly am going to rely on the characters and those.
Is it better to
warriors.
merge those like really low units? Do you think?
It
Or
can
you
be. Once they start to get high ranks, I don't like to merge them, but while they're still low ranks like this, I certainly could. The thing is, it's more expensive to recruit a brand new unit than it is to allow an existing unit to replenish. So that's just sort of the balance. I want to look and see how strong the remaining armies are before I decide if I'm going to merge. Because I could very easily fight a battle and keep my very weakest units completely out of the battle. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm actually gonna take Drink to Victory. No, I'm gonna take the replenishment because I want to have my units in a little bit better shape for this subsequent battle. It is the least common option for me. Okay, I got a Slayer Ward. That's good. Did you get a level out of that, by the way?
No, but we're playing co-op, don't we?
Yeah, but you can still get. Oh, duh. Never mind. Yeah, you don't have your own unit. I'm thinking. Yeah, all those units that you just had might have gotten leveled up. No, they were my units. Okay. Yeah, just give me a moment.
Logan Grimbrow. Did he actually come into our battle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
He's a bit outside of your range, I think. So I'll leave that.
So yeah, at this point, I cannot attack Durkit Gork's Chosen for a second time, but like I said, I do have plenty of movement with which to attack Ornery Backslider and take the settlement. So I just need to apply my levels here. I'm gonna give a buff to my Slayer units, and okay, here we go. +4 melee attack for all my Slayers. That's good. And I'm going to give this guy damping. I did get an ancillary out of it. That's good. Okay. All right, so my army is very, very weak right now, but I still think we want to attack again.
Yeah, I think so.
I am the Slayer King.
And we will have our... Oh, Logan Grimbrow. No, I don't think he did come into that battle. I forgot to move him closer. That's
I think he's just
that's
tad
he actually
outside,
he actually wasn't he wasn't close enough, and that's because I just forgot about him. All right, it's fine. This gives us
close enough now?
This is tell us he's close enough now. This is giving us a close victory. If I auto-resolved it, I would lose 4 of my Slayer units. We're not going to auto-resolve it. We're going to go ahead and fight it. It does look like a pretty wide open field battle.
Yeah, it's fine. They're all like down, yeah.
Yeah, they're not in great shape either. But I want to protect my Slayer unit that only has 17 dwarfs. Because
we move in slow and we make most use of our missile units.
Yeah, I agree.
And only then do you finish them off. And then I'll keep firing at the ones in the back.
We're going to definitely force the... Ooh, look at this. Their reinforcing army is coming in behind us.
Ooh. Which army is that, though?
We don't know.
Anything to worry about?
Don't know yet. It's probably the singular, the one lord who's by himself. Because I think the garrison and the other army are going to be together at the start. So, yeah, he's going to come in behind. Let's just ignore him.
Yeah, to be honest, it's going to be... I mean, our guy is going to come back, but we're coming 1 minute 58. He's coming 1 minute 57. Yeah, it's just him. Okay.
Yeah, so we may as well set up over here where your missile units have completely unobstructed field of fire.
Give me the missile units, though.
Yes, sir. There you go. All yours. I said this Slayer unit, I want to protect him. I'm going to put him in the trees back here where nobody can see him for now. I'm going to put these Slayers here as a reserve force to just in case somebody gets into the back line. And then the other guys are going to have to be our front line. Like so. I'm going to move them a little bit around like so. And I'm going to put characters in front. Let's go ahead and move you around a bit like that and like that. Okay. We're going to have to be careful with their faster units. So if you start to see them flanking us, let me know and I'll try to get some Slayers over there to intercept, okay?
Sorry, say that again. We're going to have to be what? Sorry?
We're going to have to be mindful of their fastest units.
Of us, okay.
So if you see some of them trying to get around into our back line, let me know and I will try to get some of my Slayers over to intercept them.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna target them with my missiles. So I'm hoping that they will actually rout.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that you do enough missile damage to them that they break before they can get into the back line. If you are fine where you're at, I'm actually going to kind of refuse our left flank a little bit here.
Yeah. I would like, with you form up more so here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
On the right flank, I can't. I'm going to have to wait until we start the battle to move a little bit further over to the right because it's out of our deployment area.
I don't think we should be worried about that because those cavalry, like whatever they have on the very right, they will run, and I will use my iron drakes.
I agree they're likely to, but I'm going to get ever so slightly over there to the right, and that puts me in a position where if the cavalry routes, I can move the Slayers into a flanking position against their melee infantry.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm actually going to start out, though, with my Rune Thane, because he has a spell. Not technically a spell, he has a rune that he can use to do some damage from range. The range is only 100, though. I have to wait for them to get a little closer here. Kind of also hoping to draw his cavalry towards me. But they don't look like they're falling for it. It's fine.
It is an order.
Watch this. Oh, they turned around.
Oh, you got some of them.
Okay, some of his cavalry almost took the bait.
Yeah, okay, they're taking damage. All good.
Okay, all right. Here comes the front line. They're not tough, but they have numbers. You do see that the pump wagons are getting a little bit around over there on the right.
That's fine, we got them.
Okay, you're comfortable with your Slayer pirates handling them? I think you should be fine. All right, let's go ahead and go charging in here. Yeah, they broke over there. That's good.
Yes! Power through! Obey me! Kazoo! No!
Okay, my Slayers are out of ammunition, but I'll defend my missile.
Oh, wow, they ran out of ammo.
Didn't have a lot.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to work on improving that, but...
Yeah.
We got 2 shaken pump wagons that are about ready to break that have managed to get past the front line, but it looks like they're broken now, so it's fine. Okay, let's...
Attack! Obey me!
I'm trying to get into their archers back there. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we got it. It's looking fine. Logan came into the battle now.
When are we fighting?
He's probably going to get up here right about the same time that the battle ends.
On my oath, they die.
Okay, you did see, by the way, that some pump wagons are still in the back there.
Yeah.
I've got Slayers on them, so that's actually what I put them back there for. So it worked out okay.
Yes! Get moving! Slayers!
All right, at this point, I think we probably just need to take out the enemy lord. You do see the reinforcing lord has come in here.
They have wronged us!
Oh yeah, he's right there.
He's almost to the battlefield, to the
Yeah.
to the front line. However, he's, for whatever reason, he didn't go towards you. He decided to go towards the front line.
Where are my Slayers? I forgot about them. They're all the way up on the mountain.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, your pirates.
Oops. Yeah.
Move to attack! Kill hooks! Slayers!
Okay, I think at this point, a lot of their units are shattered. Most of the rest of them are broken.
Your honor is at stake! Fight!
We just need to...
Yeah.
Slay them!
We just need to try to kill the enemy characters, and that should pretty much do it then.
I am the Slayer King! Ready to strike! Killer!
Okay. Some...
Slayers!
Wow, my Slayers there got blowed. I think he used magic on me. Alright, good enough. We could probably try to kill the
Catherine will march!
level 2 lord there, who is...
My doom approaches!
Nah, never mind. He's too far away. We're not going to catch up to him. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the battle here.
Sort of. Yeah, we really need the missile.
It
Kind of makes me.
The previous battle was probably the riskier of the two. But I just want to avoid getting too cavalier about the battles.
Yeah, we're low now. Now you need to, like, It's gonna take you a while to rebuild.
Yeah, this is gonna. Okay, this is one reason why I generally play with mods, because in vanilla, it's not going to take me as long as I think it should to replenish these forces. I mean, I suffered such heavy casualties that you would ordinarily feel like, realistically speaking, it should take this army a long time to recover from all these casualties. The reality is it really won't take all that long.
Well, I mean, the reality is you could also merge units and recruit, and I mean, it's going to take you like 1 turn to recruit at least 2 units, so it can't be more than 4 or 5.
Well, plus it's more expensive to do it that way.
Okay, yeah, it is, because you don't pay anything for replenishment.
Yeah, replenishment is free. You have to pay for unit recruitment, and dwarves can only recruit 2 per turn as a baseline, so it's pretty slow to replenish an entire army by recruiting. Anyway, it's fine. So 865 is my treasury, and I got decent experience there. And obviously, I'm going to occupy. The enemy lord, even though he ran away, he is considered dead now because he lost 2 battles in the same turn.
Okay.
All right, I think then for me, I'm just going to have to do a little bit of settlement maintenance here, and then that's going to be it for my turn. Do you have more things that you need to do this turn?
I am the Slayer King.
Other things? No, I am good. Yeah, I'm getting those couple of miners. Yeah, I'm good.
Die in battle.
I'm good.
Demon
Okay.
Let me know if how we're doing on time. I'm not tracking it if you want to break this
Yeah,
up, but
we're
I'm happy to keep going.
Yeah,
no?
we're probably up a little bit over an hour. So, what do you think? One more in turn, and then kind of reassess.
Sure. Yeah, let's see what Skarsnik does, because if he doesn't attack me, it will be a quiet turn.
Yeah, if he does attack you, we'll have to decide whether we want to fight it in this episode or the next. I would probably lean towards starting off the next episode with it, because that would be a big, exciting battle, kind of a cliffhanger.
What?
I'm in the same situation that you were in, where I have to decide, do I want to do global recruiting or not? I'm going to go ahead and do it. The reason is because I know
You have the other lord, no? You have
but
Logan.
he's in March stance. He can't do any recruiting,
Okay.
and he can't get back into my my main province. I could recruit a 3rd lord, but now we're starting to talk prohibitively expensive. So I'm going to do the global recruiting mostly because I need at least 2 turns to replenish my current slayers anyway.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recruit a couple of miners, because why not? I can always get rid of them later. You, Mr. Logan, I do want to move you to here. Ungrim Iron Fist is fine. I have enough money now to do... I think I'll do growth and replenishment rate. And Karak Kadrin. There's nothing for me to do there. Okay, I do have research available. Gonna take heavy cairn stones. And I think I am ready to end my turn. Are you?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, -2, -3. Oh, Skarsnik. Oh, balance of power is not in our favor. He's coming for me.
Is he really?
He's coming for me, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Valiant defeat. There's the prediction. You can see the screen already, right?
No, I can't. I can't see that screen. No. Okay. Well, it should. Do you see in the lower right hand? Oh, you may not have a save game action. Actually.
Well, I have quick save. Yeah. I just quick saved it.
But you don't. The thing is, I'm the one who loaded up the multiplayer and hosting the multiplayer, so I don't know if we can use your quick save or not. It definitely saved the game at when I hit end turn anyway. So if we needed to, we could reload from there. So it looks like a big battle, right?
We could fight it out now. I mean, I don't mind. I have time, that's for sure. It will be a slightly longer episode, but I think that's okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I go fight. Yeah, so they got a lot of knight goblins, sword
Yeah.
infantry, shielded, poison attacks, expendable, poor leadership. Yeah.
Yeah, the Night Goblins are going to be a little bit of a concern just in the sense that we're not going to be able to see where they're deployed. I think we can win this. However,
Yeah.
Skarsnik himself, I didn't look to see what level is he.
At least 7.
Okay. So he's going to be probably the toughest combatant that we're going up against. No. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about this at first. He's got an Arachnarok Spider. That is a high-tier unit that he's got in his army.
Oh, it's like one of those that he starts with, like our gyrocopters.
Yeah, he starts with it, exactly. So we will probably want to use the... Are the gyro bombers anti-large? I think they are. No,
armored.
It's the gyrocopters, I think, that can be anti-large, but the gyro bombers are not. So we're probably going to want to focus
Charge
either...
defense against large foes for dwarven units are charge defense, but that's not anti-large.
Yeah, that's not the same as being able to dish out the damage on them, but it's better.
What about
than
hiding in the forest? Taking our stand in here, doesn't that hamper large units?
That would help against the Arachnarok Spider, but it would also then hinder our own missile units.
Which we don't have a lot. We can maybe keep the missile units in this outcrop here.
Well, I mean, if everybody else is in the trees, they're going to have to fall back, but that's okay. I can have them fire until the enemy gets close and then pull them back into the trees.
What about having them here and we form up like so?
Ooh, that actually... Okay, so that's an interesting choke point right there. That would certainly prohibit them from being able to encircle us. That's a big choke... I mean, big meaning small choke point. Big meaning effective choke point to force them to have to come through that. So, like, I could put the Quarrelers... Why can't I draw them over here? Oh, this is all impassable back here.
Okay, yeah, this is well, I mean, even this is enough, though. I mean, I can move my unit up.
Yeah, but I was thinking that in between the rocks there was actually going to be a big choke point, but it's not.
In between the rocks. No,
yeah, it's not. We can't actually put anybody in between the rocks. Okay. All right, well... still, it means that we don't have to worry about our right flank.
Yeah.
So there's certainly value in that. Yeah, you could certainly... The other thing is, your garrison is pretty much expendable because...
Yeah.
You can lose them and you'll just get them right back again if you hang on to if we win the battle. So the main question then for me is going to be, what do I want to do with the gyrocopters? This is interesting. The gyrocopters actually can deploy back here because they're flying, but none of the land units can.
Shocks away.
I didn't really pay attention to how many archers they have. Did you happen to catch that?
No, but more than one.
Yeah. No. What I'm wondering is
a number.
How dangerous, how reckless it would be to send the gyro bombers ahead. I'm going to do it anyway until I.
No, I think send it out because you can. When I played just a couple of battles before we started this. I found that it takes a while for them to lose the half HP, and until that happens, it doesn't you get all of that back. So yeah, I was really aggressive with them, and it worked pretty well. But also with the garrison, I would say they're expendable. Isn't it true that every time a unit routs, he spreads or lowers everyone's leadership around him? So.
Yeah, that is true. So that's certainly a consideration. I would be very surprised if we lose this battle because of leadership, because dwarven leadership is really high.
Yeah, and I got a massive aura as well. I guess. Well, my what is Thorgrim is gonna have to take on the spider and Skarsnik though.
I would say the spider is a higher priority than Skarsnik. I don't want to ignore Skarsnik, but that spider is, I think, the prime target, the prime priority.
And don't large units take lots of damage from missiles?
Yes, I plan to focus the Quarrelers on the Ragnarok spider and the Gyro Bomber as well.
All right, ready to start?
Now, I am. Are we moving forward at all, or are we going to stay here?
No, I think we just stay right here.
Okay, that's fine.
You can fly around with the gyrocopter's name and spot those.
Yeah, I plan to.
Nothing can stop
Okay, we can
us.
see all the way out here on the far left. We can see some pump wagons. We can see some squig herders right here. Now, some of their...
You can even shoot at them with your gyro. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that thing is wow. That's a really cool unit.
The Ragnarok spider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it exactly? Armored, armor piercing, anti-large itself.
Yeah,
poison attack.
plus he's got ranged attack.
Tier 4 causes terror, siege attacker, strider.
Move now.
Speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit.
It's okay. He's taken a little bit of damage already from the gyrocopter, or the gyro bombers, and I haven't even started dropping bombs yet. Now he's going to start firing back at me. So I'm going to pull back a little bit here. What I'd like to do is lure some of their units into range of the Quarrelers here. If we can get them to commit piecemeal rather than all of them hitting us at one time, that would be nice. But
Rage fast.
without, like, overtly exploiting the AI, there's limits to what we can do. Still, they're getting close to Quarreler range here.
Charge.
Got a juicy target for my bombs coming up here. Some of them are packed together here.
Yes, yes. Right. Will do. Off we go. Or not. Yes, Lord.
Nice.
Aye.
Nice.
Okay, that did quite a bit of damage to them back
Impact. Yeah.
there. And okay, the Quarrelers.
Plow through.
They're just barely.
You're
outside
taking
my
lots of
range.
damage.
Yeah,
With the gyro, you're about a quarter down.
That was the risk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm pulling
Yeah,
them
that's fine.
back for the time being. I slowed down some of their units. Okay, the Quarrelers now. Make sure that I'm in guard mode here.
Ooh, someone's dropping something on my dwarves. Oh man, that flanking unit is...
You as well need to be in guard mode, and we need to try to take out that Arachnoid spider. Okay, gyro bombers turning around, coming back into the fight here.
Do I send Thorgrim like... Yeah, I'm gonna send him towards the spider, right?
I would.
you in twain. Get your beards out the way.
Oh, did he slow me down? My gyro bombers got really slow.
Oh, our dwarf warriors are routing. Well, not routing, but shaken.
Why are my gyro bombers so slow? I don't see it. Oh, yes.
Because they're being fired on, I think, right?
No, they had a
Slows
smoke
them.
bomb dropped on them.
Oh. Oh. Dwarves, oh, they've taken quite a beating.
Okay.
fair, but-
How's the Ragnarok spider looking? He's. Oh, one of my correlers is getting attacked in melee here. That squig herd got on me,
The clans unite.
and the Ragnarok spider might have as well. That Ragnarok spider got into the back line there. He punched through the front line.
Oh. You
Okay.
can't run away from.
For the ancestor gods. Gyro bomber.
This is still very iffy right now. We only have the Ragnarok spider down to about half.
Warriors.
Yeah, I think I kind of messed up with the hammers and longbeards.
That happens.
Shoot. Fire. Reload. Fire.
Okay. Wolves have turned around.
Ah! Nothing can stop us.
Okay, the front line in front of the correlers has melted. The correlers are now all locked up in melee. But we broke some of those squig herds and snotling pump wagons.
Yeah, we're holding the line over. I mean, the goblins will run.
Yeah, the good news is that the correlers are not worthless in melee. Okay, some more pump wagons just broke. The archers back there, if you look on your far left flank there, your melee units are winning. Some of them might be able to push back into those archers back there, or else come over and help out the fighting here in the main area.
Some of the dwarves have, they're rejoining. They've rallied and are now striking them in the back.
Okay, we might still be okay.
Vengeance.
You still have those warriors there on the left flank that can move.
Yeah.
Okay, the Ragnarok spider is the big remaining threat, plus Skarsnik, I guess. But I think we have the advantage here.
Yes. Attack the earth.
Okay, beware, you got some night goblins on the right who came back into the fight.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Trying to fight them.
All right, the engineer is taking a lot of damage here. I might pull him back. But that Ragnarok spider's
He should be
almost dead.
shooting anyway. Yeah, so bring him back now.
he would be shooting if he
Those dwarven legs.
hadn't been trying to protect the correlers. But the Ragnarok spider just broke. That's huge. That's absolutely huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on Skarsnik.
It's just Skarsnik and these night goblins over here that are shaken. Got some more night goblins coming back in. There we go. The Ragnarok spider
Skarsnik
is
is shaken.
dead.
Oh, he's down.
The Ragnarok spider is dead.
Get down. Let us a reckoning.
Okay, if we get everything else but Skarsnik broken, then he's shattered. We won.
We need to kill him though, right? Like you say.
Well, we should try
Idea.
to, for sure. We should definitely try to. I've mentioned before, this is my least favorite part of the game, is trying to chase down an enemy lord after he's already routed.
I'm not sure if your gyrocopters. You really think they're not hurting my units?
They
your
might.
units?
They might. They might. Let me.
Miners!
I'll stop shooting.
Reach for reach fast!
I'm trying to get the quarrelers
Get moving!
out of the way there. You might want to try pulling your melee units. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe pull them out of the way so they don't take friendly fire here. Because if Skarsnik moves a little bit farther here, then I'm going to open fire on him again. I think there's a good chance we can take him.
Good old Thom Philipson, yeah, should also fire at him, right?
Yeah, he's trying to, but he's got the obstructed symbol. But yeah, I think we're going to get him here.
Oh yeah, 500. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh,
gyro
Thorgrim.
bombers do really good damage. The quarrelers are firing now as well. It's down to 100.
Thorgrim, here we go, and boom!
Nicely
got
done.
him.
I think Thorgrim delivered the final blow. There.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did. Yeah, I
All
was
right.
watching him.
Very nicely done. That was very close.
Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, we kind of messed that up. I mean, I messed up. I should have brought the hammers and the Ironbeards, right? I think they're called, like into that main flank where the quarrelers were. Should have also stepped away a little bit because, yeah,
The Ironbeards are definitely really good at holding a line. The Hammerers are they're more damage dealers. They're not as good at holding a line. They're the proverbial hammer of the hammer and anvil tactics. So it looks like there's a slight possibility that you may lose 2 units here, but I think it's more likely that you did not lose any, which is huge.
Good use of gyrocopters. That was 200 men.
Yeah, the gyrocopters definitely dished out a lot of damage in that. They're a good unit for sure. They're a good unit. And I think that'll be a good note then to end this episode on. It's in the middle of an end turn though, so I'm gonna have to wait for the end turn to finish. I think before I can save it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to join or finish loading, right?
Yeah, it's still on the loading screen right now.
Or is
It's not for you.
no, it wasn't. But now
your computer's probably better than mine. Did you lose any
essentially
units?
1,116 gold. Did I lose any units? How do I tell? Are they grayed
Are
out?
any of them grayed out?
Not in the army. I mean, a couple of garrison, obviously, but no, I did not. We're down to 8 in quarrelers. Ouch, that was painful. And 10 in 1 dwarf unit. But that's fine. I'm gonna go oath gold and treasury.
Yep.
Because I only had a few seconds left.
So his army did survive and it retreated, as you can see. It's very, very weakened, however, and you should have a pretty good chance to wipe him out.
Yeah, I think we'll do that next turn and take the next
We'll
settlement.
do that in the next episode. That'll be a good way to start the next episode. But this is a big victory in the war against Skarsnik. He's going to have a really hard time recovering from that.
I got Sneaky Smiter, defeated Skarsnik, ambush success chance plus 20, ambush defense chance plus 20.
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot about that. That's right. Every legendary lord has what's called a defeat trait, where if you kill them in battle, not just win a battle against them, you have to actually kill them in battle or wound them in battle, then you get their defeat trait. And each lord has a different defeat trait. So there you go. That's going to boost your chance to do ambushes, which is lovely.
Grimnir's axe third.
And okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a save here. But thank you, sir, for your prowess, your assistance.
Yeah.
And we'll pick up.
I mean, I think that was a great joint effort, to be really honest, with those gyrocopters and all of that.
Your gyrocopters are now all the way up to unit rank 5. And Thorgrim is already up to level 7.
Yeah. I got quest issued, the Axe of Grimnir. I guess it's one of those I have to teleport to.
You don't have to. You could walk to it. But most of the time, it's way more convenient to teleport to them.
Okay, well, I'll leave it out for now, right?
Yeah. Now, it's not the one where you have to have X number of gyrocopters and such in your army.
No.
It's a quest battle.
Yeah, it's a quest battle.
All right. Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take the save here, and we'll just resume here in the next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and say thanks, everybody, for watching. Please feel free to leave your comments. I appreciate the comments that you left on the first video. Keep them coming.
Yep. Did you already post the first video?
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
awesome. I need to watch it. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll be following the comments there as well, guys.
Yep.
So
You can see
you
lots
there.
of cinematic footage of Thorgrim and your
Oh,
other units in
yeah.
action.
God, I'm going to have to watch that for sure.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Once again, thanks, everybody. We'll see you all in the next episode.
Thank you, guys.